So part two. So part two of the Chronicles of what I was just saying. So at that moment, I looked down. I'm like, okay. I said, listen. I've been studying really hard. I did as you ask. I was studying in the classroom. A lot of people were complaining about the same thing. They would go to take the test and they were bombed because they didn't cover everything. They didn't prepare us for the exam. And now you're mad at me because I don't go to the class when I'm studying online because they have all the questions online and I'm doing way better than what I was in class, and you want me to come to class when I work 3 jobs, barely get sleep, and when I know I'm going to go to class and bomb, and then you're going to fire me without giving me an explanation or and letting me um to explain myself because you don't care what I have to say and you had a smile on your face when you said what you said. You made the decision like, yeah, that's how it's going to be. And then I walked out with my check, and I said, no, let me give them my piece. Let me give them a piece of my mind. Jose, it's about time you rise and show them who's boss, who I am, who Jose really is, so they will remember this guy was not some. We thought he was soft. We thought he was stupid, but it turns out he's a total opposite. We woke up the beast. Yes, the beast is alive, kicking and well. We've been, as a society, as people, been jumping through hoops, running through the jungle, broken limb, broken ribs, broken face, broken legs, lions, tigers, animals, gorillas, trying to eat us, trying to devour us, swallow us whole into the bits of darkness of hell. This is where we at, people. And it ain't going to get any better. It's going to get worse before it gets better because we're not listening to ourselves. We're not listening to people who's trying to help. The enemy is us. When we realize that and look inward, because the answers are always within yourself. The answers, everything that you seek, everything that you're looking for, is always been in front of you the whole time. Because you've been alive forever. How many times can you play the same merry-go-round until you realize that same merry-go-round is the same thing you've been doing since your last wife, your next wife, your past life, your next life, your in between. When you going to realize it's all the same thing? When you going to realize that you can do it once and get it done with and go back to where you came from? So let's go back to what I was talking about. The Joan, Nadia, Jenna, okay, Matt. So I said to him, I said, look, I came back. He said, oh, let's not talk. I said, no, let's talk about it here. I'm going to expose you in front of everyone so they know what you're about. You ain't shit. Okay? You ain't worth the ground that I spit on. And even that is waste of my spit. I work 3 jobs. You know this. I bust my ass every single day. I come home. I come to work. I work at Lowe's at night. Midnight shifts. And the day shifts. I sleep in between hours. 2 or 3 hours of sleep. Taking rapid to keep me up. And the kids love me. The parents talking to appreciate what I do. And you're gonna fire me? You're gonna fire me because I didn't come to 3 classes, and then you talk about, well, there's other things. And I said, what are the other things? Well, it's not really that important to talk about. Wait. So you're going to fire me and you're not going to tell me what other things that I did wrong? So it seems to me that you're doing this out of hate. And it seems to me that you're not being honest. And I'm here to make it clear. I'm here to point you out. I'm here to verify and rectify what you guys been doing. And you think I'm stupid enough to not speak up? No, you're going to hear me talk. Shut up. I'm not speaking in this way for hate, but how I was feeling at that time. I'm trying to emulate that, but under this medicine, I don't feel that type of anguish. I just feel lucid, but I'm expressing how I'm feeling at that moment. And so, as I continue, explain that you're a mother, you got kids. Would you want someone to do that to your son, your daughter? Joan? Matt, now go outside. I said, you can keep your job. I don't need it. Thank you. What you did for me was a gift. At least I can get more sleep. And I went outside, and I saw a big scene. I said, let everyone hear. Or let's talk about it inside. I'm like, listen, man, you ain't shit. Listen, you ain't worth it. I said, I don't know why you following me. I said, you were once my age. He said, you are my age. Then you should understand to work hard, and then someone fires you, and you want to talk to me now? Like, let's talk about this. No, let's talk about it in front of everyone. Let everyone see. I'm not afraid to be embarrassed. If I did something wrong, I'll shut the hell up. But I ain't do nothing wrong. You're trying to fire me because I missed a class that don't have the right information to.